Hey guys, this is T Pre with Dr. Bombay. How are you today, Bombay?
Good morning. I am well. Thank you.
That's
Namaste.
excellent. We're going to get right into this mantra today, and let's go ahead and get right into it. What you think?
Let's go.
All right. It's called Right Where You Should Be. You are exactly in the right place. That place may be scary, boring, exciting, or heartbreaking. But whatever it is, sit tight. Instead of fighting your way out of it with everything you've got, sit still. Experience it. Let go. Rock on. You are exactly where you should be. That is absolutely amazing and powerful. What did you think about
Deep.
that?
Deep. Well, the author in this is portraying a quite simplistic thought. As I look back over it here, every single choice that we make in our life has brought us to this point. So what you have to do is, when you're in the present moment, is to accept where you are right here and right now. Accept it without regret. The idea the author is portraying is not to hold on to your past, especially the negative occurrences, mistakes that you have made, because one, they're not serving you any purpose here. Okay. And if you look closely, you'll see they're all a part of the process. While you were going through it, that wasn't apparent to you, because sometimes if it was a negative place where you were, it seemed like the worst place to be in the world. So of course you wanted to escape that particular moment. So with this here, the circumstances of the present moment are also in alignment with your greater purpose. Understanding from where you are now and where you're going is taking you to your higher purpose as well. You have to understand to just simply surrender and accept the process as it's taking place. And that's what I drew from this. So the whole experience it, let go, rock on, you are exactly where you should be. You'll hear a lot of spiritual teachers talk about present moment awareness. You know, basically the past that's history, that's memory. The future is an inconceivable probability. You know, the past will sometimes, especially in a negative aspect of it, can generate, negative emotions in the present. Focusing too much on the future can basically cause you to have anxiety about that which is to come, or that which you are certain about. So, I mean, definitely, I would even suggest reading something like this or rehearsing it like first thing in the morning,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Part of this, even using this, it's part of your meditation. Something I do in the morning is I'll light my sage. I'll also light some of my intention candles. I don't light them all sometimes. Most of the time, I always light the chakra candle, the first candle, the clear quartz candle. I do light that one, and then I'll also light my amethyst candle, and both of those, and then have all my crystals kind of around, and then I'll say a mantra, and say it about 10 times or so, depending on what's going on, depending on how deep the emotions are that I'm feeling at the moment. And then I'll just do a little meditation on that. And I think that's just amazing. But it's amazing to hear this, because sometimes we'll question whether we're actually in the right place. You know what I mean? We'll question whether or not what we're doing is in the divine or in divine alignment. Okay, not necessarily meaning that it's something religious. Okay, and I like when people take divine and they take it out of religion, because it's not always about religion. Okay, people have their different belief systems and different things, and it works for them. But most religions, even themselves, use mantras. Okay, they use certain wordings and different things like that, things to say over and over again, because you're training your mind. That's literally what you're doing. And so I think it's just important to have a mind training at least every single day. Try to set aside 5-10 minutes, or even if it's a minute, you know what I mean, to just go ahead and just say something positive. Say something positive to yourself in the mirror, and just keep it moving for the day. And I promise you, the power behind that is amazing.
I think what you said there is key, as far as I would say too, as an individual, don't let things like this overwhelm you or make you feel like it's out of your reach or beyond you. You yourself can even create your own mantras for yourself. And by doing what T said, literally creating your own spiritual practice. Now that could be whatever it is, whether it's a morning prayer, a morning meditation, recitation of mantras, chants, or whatever that works for you is what you would probably want to set aside for yourself. 10 minutes a day in the morning and in the evening for yourself to wind down. See, what it does by creating one's own spiritual practice, it helps to create stillness within the mind. And stillness is the actual doorway to inner peace. And that's what you're looking to do. See, the more inner peace that one experiences, the more clarity that you have, and the more that these things like this becomes evident. Then beyond that, you tend to develop your insights more so, and that leads you into wisdom. And even, hey, who knows, maybe even you can write your own book at some point once you start to gather your own insights and you experience your own transformation.
Absolutely.
So definitely with this, definitely felt the author here. As far as the mantra itself, like I said, focusing on the present moment, that's where everything is happening right now. You're going to hear a lot of wise people tell you that it's like the past and the future, but really the only change that you can make, only action that you can take is right now. All right. So definitely a good mantra. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed that too. I really particularly like the part about experience it. And I'll tell you why. For a long time, especially when my children were much, much younger, I spent so much time just being a mother and not necessarily paying attention to life. You understand what I mean? Like not enjoying life in a sense. Just trying to take care of them and trying to take care of their needs and make sure everything is everything all the time. And, and I didn't experience life. I didn't actually experience, just living life. Okay. And experiencing right where I am at the moment. And I missed a lot of that time. There's not that I'm saying I missed time as a mom. I was, very much in my children's lives. They were always around, but it was a matter of trying to protect them so much and trying to keep everything up so much. I literally lost sight of life itself, you know what I mean? And just not enjoying life and taking time for my own self-care. Okay. And now that I'm taking that time for my self-care, which I've been doing for some time now, for a few years. But once I came into the understanding that I have to take care of me first, I started experiencing life with the kids, you know what I mean? And everybody. And life has been great. We do things together. We enjoy life. We have pictures. We have family time. Everything is perfectly in alignment. Okay. Simply because we are experiencing life at the moment. We're not worried about what might happen tomorrow. We're not worried about what might not happen tomorrow or what might happen next week or next year. We are experiencing life right now. And that is true freedom, just to let you know.
Exactly. Right in the present moment. Definitely experiencing it. When I said you are exactly, I'm sorry, I didn't say, but she said, you are exactly where you should be. And I use the word surrender. A lot of times when we say the word surrender, people think it means to give up. It doesn't mean to give up. It just means complete and total acceptance of where you are right now. Especially when something is beyond your control or out of your control. Because even in the present moment, you can have great anxiety or increase your suffering by simply wishing to see things change. Now, by that, I don't mean like surrender, like if you get a flat tire, you just sit on the side of the road with a flat tire all day and miss work. It basically means you're accepting your circumstance at the time. I am on the side of the road. I do have a flat tire. I'm going to be late for work. All right. I accept that in its totality. It is a part of the process. However, I'm going to do something about it. I'm calling AAA or I'm getting a jack out and I'm going to change the tire. I'm going to get to where I need to be. So definitely experiencing, focusing your time in the present moment, living in the present moment, accepting things and surrendering oneself to the process of the unfolding that you're creating. And that's what I took from this. And so definitely, again, excellent mantra. Very simplistic, easy to understand, something you can even, you can even write it, put it on the sticky note at your desk. So every time you look up, and that's a good practice too, to put these mantras in places, the bathroom mirror, things just to kind of every time you fall into a state of forgetfulness, kind of just to give yourself a nudge and bump yourself back into sort of a spiritual reality.
Absolutely. I actually do have mantras on the bathroom mirror in different places, so that's funny.
I have
All
never
right,
been to
so
her
any
house.
final words? I think we could wrap this one up.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I pretty much very simple and to the point. Enjoyed it. I think it's a very powerful mantra. I think it present moment awareness. That's where you want to be. And every time, even when you're reading a mantra, you're in the present moment, in present state of mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we thank you for tuning in to Inspiration Time with Dr. Bombay and T. Pre. And you guys have an awesome, awesome Thursday. We'll see you guys next week.
Namaste.
Namaste.